Yeah, so you already know what it is. It's the Bars on Deck podcast. I am your host, King Swift. You already know what it is. I got Fort Low in the building. Fort Low, what it do, baby? What's good, man? It's a long time coming, but we finally got you here. We're gonna talk about real rights, rap shit, straight up New York shit. You're a New Yorker, I'm a New Yorker. You already know the vibes. First question I got for you, since you a bona fide rapper and a street nigga, how valid are you on the streets? Let the niggas know the type of vibe you got for the, you know what I mean? What kind of validation you got? Can you walk around any hood and niggas give you the love?
That's
or
a fact, man. I'm for the low, man.
Right.
Low. You know the vibes. We just kind of like, you know what I mean? Had a little talk about that off camera. I go anywhere, I show love. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no static with nobody.
Right.
Niggas know.
Right.
I move how I move.
Right. There ain't no funny vibes. They ain't moving on no grimy shit.
Man. Nah, I got love. Niggas love me everywhere, man.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
I dig it.
that time for
all that funny shit is out the window.
Yeah, like a nigga already then. You know what I mean? You know, I did juvie time, nigga.
Oh, you ain't
so
do no.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I was a smart nigga. So when I came home, nigga, I did damn near like juvenile life. So
Shit.
So when I came home and shit, but first when I left, niggas was wearing baggy pants. When I came back, niggas was wearing
tight,
fitted pants.
Right.
You understand? So, and that was a while back. So I knew like, nah, you know what? I'ma move a certain way, period.
I dig it.
You understand? Cause a lot of niggas will put themselves in a position where they not fit for some shit. You know what I mean?
You can't do that. See, be smart about how you move out here. You know what I mean?
And I always tell a nigga, like, I'm not fit for jail, but I'm not fit to tell. And I'm more on the side of not fit for telling. So I can't never put myself in position, because I know me. I'm going to take that time and be stressed, like, damn.
But you going to eat that L.
Yeah, I'm going to eat the shit. Yeah. I ain't going to say nothing, like, you feel me? So I know me, like, I know as much as it's going to kill me to be, like, nah, I'm not saying shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, you, nigga, throw 30 years at you, like, what the fuck? Like, a lot of niggas, and even when before you even get in that position, like, a lot of niggas will say that they won't tell, but never been in that position. I've been told on before.
Yeah.
So
I got close homies who told on.
Yeah, like I've been told on with a nigga that we just done clothes together, like back in the day, like you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, to me, I know my aura, I know my pedigree.
Would you have any ill feelings towards a nigga who told on you, or if you were to tell, depending on the situation, because circumstances be
the situation.
It be serious. Nigga hit you with 30 bullets, my nigga. You know what I mean? You might start going, yeah, this nigga did that. This nigga did that.
Yeah, of course a nigga put you in a wacky position.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pause. You wanna, you know what I mean? Or you might feel some type of way, but like, after a nigga tell on you, bro,
ain't nothing,
you know what I mean?
Like, niggas I know that told, they can't never come back over here.
Yeah, it's you, after a nigga tell on you though, like, it's niggas that'll be like, oh, I'm gonna kill that nigga, like, yo, bro, he working with 12, bro, so, like,
right. Why would
you know what I mean?
Right, like,
my point is, that's why I moved dolo. You see how I pulled up?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You see how I pulled up, you see how I moved dolo. You know what I mean? I got a couple good guys next to me and shit.
I dig it.
I moved dolo for that specific reason. I don't really like to mix and mingle with too many energies and vibes.
Nah, cause when you start doing that, you gotta really watch a nigga. You know what I mean? And we ain't got time to be watching a nigga. Stay with the niggas you cool and comfortable with.
Yeah.
You dig?
I watch everybody. My niggas will tell you, yo, this nigga mama crazy.
Yo, my bro like that. That nigga get around niggas, and I vouch for niggas. I'll be like, nah, these niggas, they nerds, my nigga. They not on that type of time. And that nigga still be in the cut like, nah, yo, I don't trust these niggas.
Don't get it twisted. I fuck with the nerds.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know.
I fuck with the nerds, nigga. Yo, you know, niggas be outside, but since a kid, I fuck with the outsiders.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my appearances fit to being a regular, be whatever, a hood nigga, whatever the case may be. You know, you come be like you come around niggas that look like you or might even think like you. But I always looked at other kids like niggas that would, you know, just maybe a nigga that everybody would look like a square. I would want to see what his life is about.
Type shit.
Because, you know, especially as kids, because at 14, 15, like, we outside, you know what I mean? Niggas is letting shit fly, selling shit, doing shit, right? Average hood kid, but like, there's other kids out there that took other routes. So they doing other shit, and I always wonder, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was I doing before I started smoking weed? Like,
right, you can't even remember,
you
right?
know what I mean? Yeah, so.
Nigga, I'm up there in age, even though I might not all the way look like it, but I've been smoking like 22, 23 years. Bro.
That's what I'm saying, so.
I don't even remember, like, the type of nigga I was before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of lose yourself. That's why. You know, I ain't gonna lie, my mom's, she moved me to PA at like 14, 15, and that shit opened up my mind frame type shit.
But PA like a second New York, yo, a lot of.
But back then it wasn't.
Ah, okay.
You feel me? The towers had just fell.
Oh, this is early 2000.
Yeah, the towers fell.
Okay.
So like 2-3 years later, she moved niggas out to PA. Like, I'm the oldest from my mom's.
Okay.
So, nigga, I was outside. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's all we did. We was always outside.
I'm born late 80s, but I'm a 90s baby.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? I played outside in the 90s, early 2000s, mid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So niggas like me, I was my mom's first kid. I'm a boy. I always used to be outside by myself doing shit. So I got 4 other siblings behind me. She was like, nah, this nigga's violent. Take everybody out the hood and shit, cause she ain't want niggas to follow down.
Right.
The regular path and shit.
Now I get that, cause that shit could be like detrimental. That should have fucking nigga life up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. From that period, what transitioned you into hip hop? What made you really want to go from, you know what I mean, being a little young cat?
Well, I was doing music since I was 11 years old.
Oh, word? So talk to me about that. Like, what was the inspirations and the motivation behind you wanting to get into music?
I'm gonna be honest. The first, like, my cousin Earl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all could look him up too. Earl the Pearl on Instagram. That's my
Earl the Pearl. Y'all heard it first. Earl the Pearl.
Yeah, that he promote parties and shit.
I used to do that too.
Yeah, that's my big cousin. Like, nigga, he had turntables.
Okay.
And I had to share a room with him, but nigga, it was one bed and crates of turntables on all the bed, nigga.
Type shit.
Like, all crates of records par itself on the bed and shit. So, nigga, I used to sleep on the couch, but I used to go in there and fuck up, like, put the record on a needle and shit and fuck his records up.
Oh, word.
Yo,
that nigga would kill you, nigga.
Yo, bro, he would be fake tight, like, you feel me? I remember he used to fake black on me, and so the Locks. Well, Bad Boy, obviously, right? We from New York.
Yeah.
But the Locks was like him was my inspiration for music.
Okay.
Why I liked music. Well, I started like writing music and trying to rap and shit was literally from Styles Street.
The Ghost.
Yeah. Like it was nobody else. Like when I got a little older and shit, and they was putting out all those mixtapes, like nigga K Slade, all the DJ Clues, all the big mics,
all those, man.
Yeah, like, and not even the big mics, cause Big Mike was like early 2000s. I'm like talking like K Slade and Clue.
Yeah.
A few other niggas that I probably can't remember. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like that's that one rap Styles P did versus when he was coming at the Rock on the Ray J beat.
Yeah, I remember that.
On the Ray J beat.
That's what got you like, oh, I want to go.
After that, I'm like, nah. I used to take his raps and go to school. They use them shits like it was mine, like and a few other niggas from Staten Island too.
Okay.
That rap too. Them niggas out there is goats.
Oh nah, them niggas is dope.
Niggas on the island is goats. Is the whole like I'm from New Brain on that side.
Okay.
So I grew up listening to Daddy Hook. And the nigga Huey Handguns, Huey Handsome, whatever he go by. I used to take his raps too, and go to PA.
And spit them out there.
Yeah, because remember I told you mom's moved me out the hood, so like even though as 14 nigga I'm from Pennsylvania to New York, New York by myself, like I'm back and forth, so.
Now we was built like that. We was 14, 15, traveling all over.
Yeah, niggas wasn't. I was going to school like 3 days out the week, 2 days out the week. My mom was like, you know, she just was like, nigga, you already into what you into, and she knew that I love music. That was my thing. Type shit. Yeah, like that was my shit. She bought me a computer to record on. Before that, she bought a big ass radio system and shit.
Okay.
But when I started recording, to answer your question, my aunt bought me a radio.
Okay.
And I hit play, I hit record on the radio. You know, we got the tapes.
I remember the TDK early.
Yeah, and I was talking and I didn't know like
how you sound, right?
Nah, I just didn't know I could record. Like I was talking and the tape was recording and I was talking through the radio. And then I heard this brand new radios have a song have an instrumental in the back, and press record with the other radio and record my raps. I was like 11. Me and my cousin Stacks.
Nice.
Stacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all was so at that point was it like we just recording, we just making raps for fun, or you knew I'm gonna take this serious?
At that point, I just was on some in love shit.
Type shit.
Yeah, cause like I was good at football, but I played for a team like Staten Island Warriors for a little second.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was just like off with it. I loved basketball, but I wasn't good at it. Like
yeah.
I wanted to,
like that.
yeah, I wanted to be nice at basketball because that's what I wanted to play, but I was good at football. But so when I found I could do this shit, I was like, nah. And then back in them times, everybody wasn't rapping. Feel me? Niggas wasn't rapping. Niggas wasn't making songs. Niggas was like, if you could rap, and if you was good, that was like, yo, this nigga is a basketball player or a football player too.
That's
like,
a fact. That's a fact.
So at that time, I was just in love with the music and shit. And I think I always was on some took it serious, like, you know, but I ain't gonna lie, when I did that little juvenile shit, that shit kind of like took a little bit out of me.
It kind of do, I get that.
Yeah, like, so a nigga be getting spurts and shit, like even now, like that's why, my mans had told me one time, like, he a little older than me, but I used to have a little clout in PA, a little clout out here.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Back in them days, like in them early 2000s, if the 2 was out, nigga would have been lit. Cause my man, like, yo, you was on some Bobby Shmurda shit back in the day, all the little, like, people don't really get to see that much of me on the, on my Instagram.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as me, like, doing all the 1-2s, cause I feel like it's a lot of played out, or it's a lot of niggas doing the same shit.
I think that. I see that too, so I already know how that works. Niggas ain't original, niggas ain't putting the time in, niggas ain't studying the essence.
Yeah, even down to the music.
Yeah, down to everything, bro. You see, like, I'm into fashion now, right? And I went to school for all of this shit, like multimedia, all of that shit, right? So I be telling niggas out here, I'm like, yo, when y'all
make like sneakers and shit too?
I could if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also into like fashion and shit, cause you know my Caribbean background, I'm half French.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I mean? So moms will tell you, she in the back and shit, she'll tell you like, yo, I always been
into the back or some big ticker shit.
She came to visit a nigga and shit.
Facts, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's fire.
She always used to say, nah, yo, I was different. Like back in the day, I used to wear the Coogis before Coogis was lit.
Yeah.
I was like 7 or 8 years old wearing Coogis, bro. Niggas was looking at me like, what's this sweater this nigga got on? They used to call me Bill Cosby because I used to look like Bill Cosby, bro.
That's fire.
So I got into fashion. I'm telling niggas out here, I'm like, yo, it's not just words on a shirt. You gotta like make your shit stand out, and a lot of niggas is doing the same shit. And I don't knock them because they getting bread. Niggas is supporting them. But if you want to go to that next level, you gotta step out the box.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So they starting to get it now, you know what I mean? And if you don't know how, don't be afraid. Like niggas got pride and ego. They be like, oh nah, I'm gonna do what I do. Do you? But I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna go nowhere far. And this is not no hating shit. I want niggas to grow. But you're not gonna go far. You're not gonna leave the hood, bro. Like the hood gonna embrace you and always take care of you, but niggas is broke out here, bro. After a while, niggas ain't gonna be able to support like you want.
Yeah. Pandemic, the pandemic is over.
Yes, niggas just gotta go back to work now, nigga. Like
that pandemic over.
Like you said, the originality is gone. Niggas is doing the same shit, so I get that. So my next question would be, how does your style set you apart from other rappers? Don't even worry about that, my boy. Yeah, just stand back. The breeze coming through. Yeah. How would your rap style set you apart from other rappers' rap style? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just so all around. Like, I'm all around with it. Like, I don't even. You can't be like, oh, he only do hood songs, or he never did he don't do metal. I'm all around, like I tap in with everything.
Yeah.
You understand? Like it don't really, like you could put any beat or whatever, like you come to me with a song and the idea like, yo, I want you to get on this. Most likely I'm gonna be able to do it. It ain't even the most likely, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all around, like I don't even I don't know what a box is. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? A lot of niggas, like, they have a lane. So I don't have a lane. I mean,
just swerving through all of the highways.
Yeah. So doing whatever I want, whatever I feel at the time of the moment, like.
Type of shit.
That's what you were saying, like how originality is. Like, I don't know who I saw say this shit, but I was saying it before them, like, music is, like when you make music, it's about that feeling at the time.
That's true.
That every moment, whatever song you make is how you felt at that time.
I dig that. I like that answer.
You know what I mean? It's like so like, that's what we was talking about art. Like, I'm so deep into the music, like, I see the art in everything. Like, even when people say, oh, there's no concept behind the song, it's like, that's the concept. There is no concept.
Sometimes you don't need no hook.
You know what I mean? Like, it's no concept. Like, that's a lot of the times I be getting into debates with a lot of the older guys and shit. For me, I'm just hitting the 30s, so for me, I'm in the middle. You know what I mean?
I feel the same way.
You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of the older guys, he's like, a nigga would be like, oh, I'm not listening to Chief Keef. He don't have no bars. I'm like, bro, you listening to Chief Keef for a vibe, for the energy, for you're not listening to him for bars. If you want bars, then you could go listen to Don Q or Griselda, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? Like, you might feel rowdy and ignorant and wake up and listen to Chief Keef.
True.
You know what I'm saying? There's no logic behind, or you not feeling like, oh, prosperous day, you want to put on, I'm gonna pursue the happiness, and I know, like, that's not your vibe. You woke up and you smoke dope in the chimney, like, you just on bullshit today, like, feel me? So niggas, I see the art in everything, even when the music was changing, like,
type of shit.
I think around like like 09, 2010, like that's when Meek was like coming up.
Nah, he was on fire back then.
Tory Lanez was around back then. There's a couple of other guys that was around back then that's lit now. But like, I saw the change in the sound of the music then.
Right.
Even like, for me, like, I listened to the music in the 90s, but I had to go back for that music. Like, even though I grew up in that time and I was listening to, I still had to go back to a lot of other songs and shit. Even certain songs that came out late 90s, I had to go back, right?
Right.
And really, so like for me, 04, 03, 02 is when I really was comprehending music and like going back and listening to certain shit and then going forward. Like that was then, you know. My era was like the Dipset, Bird Gang, Max B's.
Yeah, like you said, 2000, anywhere between 2004 and like 2009, them niggas was killing it before Max B got the bid.
All the way up to like 14.
Yeah, you could even say that because
it was still not. Yeah, well, I'm saying litty for like at least niggas around my like. It's still litty. It's still lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, for a nigga, like, when, like at the peak of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? At them times, too, like, I wasn't even really rapping. Like, I was making 1 or 2 songs.
Just calling it a day, that type shit.
I was in love with the shit, but, you know, I was catching, like, writer's block and all of that shit. Like
that, yeah.
Nigga having kids, all that other shit.
Yeah.
And, even like 2015, 14, I know I'm skimming, going all around, but like,
it's all good.
I was fucking with TGM.
Okay.
That's Dede and they was super. Like, if I would have stick to the script, you know what I mean, it would have been lit right now. It's like I said, it's still lit, but I'm halfway. I'm inconsistent with it. And I know that, and I tell myself that all the time.
I feel you, man. I mean, it gotta be a certain level of motivation to get you consistent with it, you know what I mean? And I think when niggas get the right backing and the right people behind them, they'll have that motivation, you know what I'm saying? But to go back to what you were saying just a minute ago about, you know, how Chief Keef and all that niggas don't wanna, what older niggas don't realize is you need the balance. I was listening to Kiss on Talib Kweli shit one day, and he was like, yo, you need the balance. They older than us. And they embrace them young dudes, you know what I'm saying? And they fuck with them dudes. And I was a hater for a long time, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wasn't into all of this new trap rap. I was more in the boom bap, you know what I'm saying?
And it's funny that you say that, cause I was for me, I could say like when Chief Keef came out was the time where we was like the older niggas, I guess.
Type shit, yeah.
So like cause I peep, like I'm looking at the situation like, you know, you used to be in the young niggas coming up, so y'all leading the way, leading the sound.
Yeah.
And then you got Chief Keef and these niggas who's literally right behind me in age, and they came out with a whole different sound, the drill sound.
It did.
You know what I mean? And
So yeah, man, you know, it's like that with music, you know what I mean? And I started embracing it. I started looking at it from a different perspective. And I'm like, nah, yo, we gotta have a balance. Like, it can't be just Griselda or Kiss or, you know, niggas got J. Cole now. We got the backpack rappers. We got the Kendricks. We got the West Coast, whatever they doing over there. We got the South, whatever they doing down there. And I think as a collective, that shit makes hip-hop what hip-hop is, you know what I mean? So,
you know what it is too? A lot of niggas be tight because it's not coming out of New York.
I mean, well, we started it, so what more do you want? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you can't. That's why you gotta embrace the young niggas. Like you see the young niggas right now. Like like Chef G's and Tutu, G, like all the young niggas that came out with the drill music, right?
Yeah.
It's up to niggas to embrace them niggas, bro, because they're changing the sound.
Yeah, they
you
are.
Understand? They changing the sound, but also they embracing. They like a lot of them little niggas. Young niggas. I ain't gonna call them little niggas, but young niggas. They embrace the other sound. You know what I mean? It's just their time. So they expecting the older niggas to come embrace them. You understand? So you know how it is in the town. Ain't nobody about to be like, yo, you know niggas, you dick riding. You know how niggas be. I'm not about to dick ride nobody. That's why it's up to the older niggas to be men and be like the older artists to be men and step down, and cause the higher you go up, it's a lot of shit going on down here. And then once it get here, you hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? And you like all the way up on some Jay-Z shit. Right. And you don't even know what's going on 504 and down here. Like they both from Brooklyn.
But he don't know.
You know, I'm pretty sure he might know a little bit. I don't know.
He might have heard of it,
but like when it's coming up, all of this shit that's bubbling up, like all of New York drill rappers that's lit right now, that is up to even the Pop Smokes. Right. Like the higher up niggas don't be knowing what's going on. They don't be knowing what's going on until it come out. Like we make it lit. You feel me?
Yeah.
We make it lit. So
but it was the same way for my era, right? When niggas in my lane was coming out and being hot, the KRS ones and all of them niggas ain't really like them niggas either. And they had to embrace it. These niggas had bars. These niggas had talent.
That's the difference. These niggas don't really you know. Of course you gotta embrace it, but these niggas not embracing it.
Well, I mean,
they saying it's not New York, and it is, because when you not living in New York for 10 years, nigga, shit changed. Lingo changed, dress code changed.
Right.
Everything changes, bro. And if you not in tune.
But if you a real New York nigga, you know, like Pop Smoke. I knew that nigga was from Brooklyn, bro.
Fact.
I could tell the nigga, you know why? Cause what's the name co-signed him? What's that name? He just did a bid. He just went to jail. The Casanova nigga.
Oh, copy.
When he said, nah, the Pop Smoke nigga got something, I said, yeah, that's a Brooklyn nigga.
Nah, all the way. When Casanova validated him, he was already
lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we been knew he was from Brooklyn. It's
I ain't even I wasn't even in tune. I was out of touch for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Copy.
So a nigga like me and other niggas my age was like, yo, where this nigga from? They thought that nigga was from down south. I was like, nah, that nigga sound like you from Brooklyn, bro.
It's because that's a different generation of Brooklyn.
Exactly, and it had to evolve. I don't want Fab all day. I don't want a bunch of niggas that sound like Fab.
I'm not going
Fab.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say, cause we need you just like you said before, you need balance, man.
Yeah, we do.
We need balance, niggas. Niggas can't just once you start hearing one thing, it becomes repetitive. Everybody's saying the same shit.
Yeah, and I think we need that. Like that's why I said I started to embrace other niggas' style of rap. It ain't no one style of rap. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it's cause it's more broad.
Right.
It's just more broad. Right. That's all.
Right. But even back in the day, rap was partying. You had the elements like DJing, freestyle. Niggas was having a good time. You had New Jack Swing type of rap. Now you got trap. You got the drill shit. You got boom bap. You got so many lanes. You can fit in wherever you fit in. You know what I mean?
Fucking conscious rap.
Right. You got all that shit. So you don't even gotta. Listen to what you like. Stop being a hater and listen to what you like. Every nigga's not gonna give it to you the way you like it. You know what I mean? So if you like J. Cole, listen to niggas like him. There's a bunch of niggas out there like motherfucking NF and Joyner Lucas. All them niggas is in that lane. NF, yeah, it's a white boy. Nate Ferguson. Nigga fire.
If you talking about white boys, I like OT the Real.
He fire. I know who you talking about.
Like when niggas be saying, I know Eminem probably did, I would say Mac Miller is
Mac Miller was
a fire white boy before Eminem. Like,
think
you know
so?
what I mean? Yeah, yo.
I
Mac
think Post
Miller is,
Malone
nah, he's not a I don't.
He's an artist more so than a rapper.
He on some pop shit.
Yeah, but he
Mac-
got bars though. Post. I ain't gonna lie, I heard some of his shit. I was like, I'm a little impressed.
Niggas gotta fuck with Mac Miller and go
Fuck with
back
Mac
and
Miller. Rest in peace, man.
rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas gotta tap in and do some homework on him. Like, he, as a white boy, I ain't gonna lie, he makes some decent songs. Like, I don't know, like, I just be liking other shit. That's the way I tap into my shit.
I dig
You
it.
know
I
what I
dig
mean?
it.
So yeah, that's talk about white boys. You said what, NF though?
NF, yeah.
Nate what?
Nate Ferguson. He fired, bro. You got another nigga, black dude called Hobson. Fire.
Hobson?
Yeah,
He sound familiar.
Yeah, he fired, bro. He got a joint called False Advertisement. He got a COVID-19 joint.
You ever
Dudes is fire.
heard of Stove God? Stove God Cooks?
No.
Yeah, he fuck with like the Rock Marcianos,
I know you talking about.
Griseldas, and yo, tap into Stove God.
I'm gonna tap into that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's like my new favorite rapper right now. Like,
Yeah, Stove God?
Stove God Cooks. Boy be going 40 like, and he on some obviously some boom bap shit. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so he got bars then.
Yeah. But the shit is just refined, like
Yeah, I dig it.
type shit. Like I ain't never heard some of them, you know what I mean? I ain't heard a nigga like him in a while.